Hi everyone, welcome back to English Lab. I'm Luis. Today we have the third B2 short story. This one is about friendship. Not the casual kind, but the kind of friendship that literally saves your life. This is a story about vulnerability, about being seen, and about the transformative power of genuine human connection. Download the study guide PDF in the description for advanced vocabulary, comprehension questions, and discussion prompts. This is a story about what it means to truly know someone and be known. Let's begin. I want to tell you about a friendship that quite literally saved my life. And I'm not exaggerating, I'm speaking the truth. About 8 years ago, I was in a very dark place. I don't use that phrase lightly. I was struggling with depression and anxiety. I had attempted suicide. I had survived that attempt, but I was still in that dark place. I was still thinking about ending my life. I was isolating myself. I wasn't answering calls. I wasn't responding to messages. I was pushing everyone away because I thought that my pain was too heavy, too dark, too contaminating for other people to carry. I thought the world would be better off without me. I had a therapist, which was good. But therapy happens in 1-hour sessions, once a week. The rest of the time, I was alone with my thoughts, and my thoughts were not kind. One day, I remember this very clearly, I was at my lowest point. I had made a plan. I had decided that I was going to end my life. I had decided when. I had decided how. The only thing left was to do it. And then my phone rang. It was my best friend, Marcus. The same Marcus from the first story, actually. He had been trying to reach me for days. I had been ignoring his calls, but this time I answered. I don't know why, I just answered. He said, "Luis, I'm coming over. Don't tell me no, I'm coming over right now." I wanted to say, "Don't come. Leave me alone." But I didn't. Something in his voice, urgency, care, determination, made me say, "Okay." When he arrived, I was still in bed. I hadn't showered in days. My apartment was dark. I hadn't opened the curtains. I hadn't answered the door for anyone in weeks. He walked in and he didn't say, "Oh my God, this place is a mess." He didn't say, "You look terrible." He just sat down next to my bed and he said, "I'm here. I'm not leaving. Whatever you're going through, I'm here." And I started crying. I had been holding everything in for so long. I had been pretending that I was fine. I had been isolating to protect people from my pain. But in that moment, with Marcus sitting there, I just broke down. I told him everything. I told him about my depression. I told him about my suicidal thoughts. I told him about my suicide attempt. I told him about my plan. I told him about the date I had chosen. I told him about the method. I told him everything. And he listened. He didn't judge me. He didn't tell me that I was being irrational or selfish or dramatic. He just listened, and he cried with me. Then he said something that I will never forget. He said, "Luis, I know you can't see it right now. I know the darkness feels permanent. I know you can't imagine a future that's different from this. But I can see it. I can see a future for you where you're healthy, where you're happy, where you're creating work that matters. And I'm going to hold that vision for you until you can hold it for yourself." I said, "How can you promise that? How can you know that things will get better?" He said, "Because I know you. I know who you are. And I know that the person you are right now, this depressed, hopeless version, is not the real you. This is a version of you that's suffering. But suffering is not permanent. You can heal, and I'm going to be with you through that healing." That night, Marcus didn't leave. He stayed in my apartment. He opened all the curtains and let light in. He made sure I ate something. He sat with me while I cried. And he listened to me talk about my pain without trying to fix it or minimize it. The next day, he helped me call my therapist and increase my sessions. He helped me see a psychiatrist to adjust my medication. He came with me to appointments. He checked in on me every single day. But more importantly than the practical help, he gave me something that I desperately needed. He gave me a reason to stay. He gave me witness to my suffering. He gave me belief that things could be different. A story about the power of presence and the life-saving force of genuine friendship. If you or someone you know is struggling with suicidal thoughts, please reach out. Crisis hotlines, mental health professionals, trusted friends, and family. Help is available and your life matters. Download the study guide PDF to explore the vocabulary from this story and to find discussion prompts about friendship, mental health, and connection. Now, let me share the essential message of this story. Over the following months, things did get better. Not overnight, not linearly, There were still dark days. There were days when I wanted to give up. But Marcus was there. He was consistent. He was present. He never abandoned me. And slowly, very slowly, I started to believe that maybe I could have a future. Maybe things could change. Maybe I could heal. Now, 8 years later, I'm in a completely different place. I'm healthy. I'm happy. I'm creating work that I love. I'm in a relationship. I'm making a contribution to the world. I'm alive, truly alive, not just existing. And I owe that directly to Marcus. I owe that to a friendship that didn't let me disappear. I owe that to someone who saw me at my worst and didn't run away. I owe that to someone who held hope for me when I couldn't hold it for myself. I want to say something important here. I know not everyone has a Marcus. I know not everyone has access to mental health care. I know that depression and suicidality are serious and complex, and that sometimes no amount of friendship can save someone. I'm aware of that. But what I want to say is this. If you have someone in your life who cares about you, reach out to them. Tell them the truth about what you're experiencing. Let them in. Don't isolate in your suffering. Connection is healing. And if you are someone who has a friend who is struggling, please know that your presence matters. Your willingness to sit with someone in their darkness, to listen without judgment, to believe in their future even when they can't, that is life-saving. That is sacred work. I also want to say, if you're experiencing suicidal thoughts, please reach out for help. Call a crisis line. Go to an emergency room. Tell someone. Your life matters. Your future matters. Even if you can't see it right now, your existence is valuable. I'm here because of a friendship. I'm here because someone cared enough to show up. And I'm grateful every single day for that. Now, 8 years later, Marcus is not just my best friend. He's my brother. He's the person who saved my life. And I've tried to honor that gift by living fully, by creating meaning, by being there for others when they're struggling. Because I know what it's like to be in that darkness. And I know what it's like to have someone pull you out of it. And I will never forget that. I will spend my life trying to do for others what Marcus did for me. This is the third B2 short story. We've talked about major life decisions, about losing and finding yourself, and now about the friendships that sustain us. The study guide PDF in the description has advanced vocabulary, comprehension questions, and discussion prompts designed to help you explore themes of mental health, vulnerability, and connection. If you're enjoying these B2 stories, subscribe to English Lab and turn on the notification bell. We have one more B2 story coming, plus new stories every week. Comment below, has a friendship ever been transformative for you? How has someone's presence changed your life? Thanks for listening. Take care of yourself and the people you love. See you in the next English Lab short story.